is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank text banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Number 24, randomly, his second, team 9. Anthony 1, shooting 2. Tonight's number 22, Matthew Hawkins from number 0, Ethan Vick. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we celebrate the class of 2018 in our senior night presentations. Thanks to all of the family members and friends who have supported these students in their years at Lexington Catholic, and to the students themselves for their dedication and hard work given to their sport, to their teammates and coaches. Please join me in welcoming our seniors representing the dance team. Sarah Hagg. Sarah is being escorted by her parents, Tina and Scott, and her sister, Abby. She is a 4-year team member, has danced for 12 years total. Some of her favorite memories include riding Splash Mountain with Mrs. List. Sarah's college choice is Spalding University. She plans to study occupational therapy. Sarah Hagg. Erin Pitzer. Erin is being escorted by her parents, Dan and Amy, and her brother, Colin. She's a 3-year member of the dance team. Some of her favorite memories include attending summer camps and nationals at Disney World. Erin's college choice is the University of Cincinnati. She plans to study speech language pathology. Erin Pitzer. Peyton Suholtz. Peyton is being escorted by her parents, Monica and Joey, and her sister, Tara. She's a 6-year team member. Some of her favorite memories include eating Mexican food with her teammates before games. Peyton's college choice is the University of Louisville. She plans to study pre-dental. Peyton Suholtz. And now for boys basketball. First, some managers. Manager Will Brennan. Will is being escorted by his parents, Jennifer and Patrick, and his brother, Jake. He attended Seton Middle School and is a 2-year team member. Some of his favorite memories include beating LCA at the craziest game of the year while doing it for Zane. Will's college choices include the University of South Carolina, Coastal Carolina University, University of Kentucky, and Western Kentucky University. Will Brennan. Andrew Parrott. Andrew is being escorted by his parents, Spencer and Diana. He attended Seton Middle School as a 5-year team member. Some of his favorite memories include the regional final game during junior year. Andrew's college choices include the University of Kentucky and Xavier University. He plans to study sports marketing. Andrew Parrott. Cole Schneider. Cole is being escorted by his parents, Tamara and Dan. He attended Morton Middle School as a 2-year team member. Some of his favorite memories include the regional tournament last year. Cole's college choice is the University of Kentucky, where he plans to study finance. Cole Schneider. And now for your senior players. Number 5, Keegan Bailey. Keegan is being escorted by his parents, Lynn and Alan, and his grandparents, Marvin and Karen Faulkner. He attended Greer Queen Middle School as a 7-year team member and a team captain. Some of his favorite memories include the Boca Raton trip his junior year. Keegan's college choices include Belmont University, Georgetown College, and Asbury University, where he plans to study physical therapy and continue his athletic career in either soccer or basketball. Keegan Bailey. Zane Payne. Zane is being escorted by his parent, Michelle, his grandmother, Beverly, and sister, Alexis. He attended Seton Middle School and is a 7-year team member, 4-year varsity player, 3-year starter, and team captain. Last season, Zan was awarded All-State and All-Region honors. Some of his favorite memories include making it to the Sweet 16 state tournament his freshman year. Zan is undecided on his college choice, but plans to continue his basketball career at the next level. Zan Payne, get well soon, Zan. TC Price, number 3. TC is being escorted by his parents, Dane and Angie Price, and Nori and Terry Kearns. He attended Our Lady of Fatima Middle School in West Virginia, is a 4-year team member, a 3-year starter, and a team captain. His favorite memories include the state tournament his freshman year. TC's college choice is the University of Rochester, where he plans to study business and continue his basketball career. TC Price. The last and certainly not least, number 14, Max Buckner. Max is being escorted by his parents, Shannon and Mike, and his brother, Jack. He attended St. Peter and Paul Middle School as an 8-year team member, 4-year varsity player, and team captain. Max's college choices include the University of Kentucky, Salve Regina University, and he plans to study statistics and continue his basketball career. Max wants to send a special thank you to his grandparents, Mark and Mary Poole, for always being there to support him. Max Sparkman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the class of 2018. Thanks to the student athletes and players, dance team members, managers, their parents, and their grandparents. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we celebrate the class of 2018 in our senior night presentations. Thanks to all of the family members and friends who have supported these students in their years at Lexington Catholic, and to the students themselves for their dedication and hard work given to their sport, to their teammates and coaches. Please join me in welcoming our seniors representing the dance team. Sarah Maggard. Sarah is being escorted by her parents, Tina and Scott, and her sister, Abby. She is a 4-year team member. Has danced for 12 years old. Some of her favorite memories include playing Splash Mountain and Mrs. Liz. Sarah's college choice is Spalding University. She plans to study occupational therapy. Sarah. Erin Pitzer. Erin is being escorted by her parents, Taylor and Amy, and her brother, Colin. She's a 3-year member of the dance team. Some of her favorite memories include attending summer camps at Nationals at Disney World. Erin's college choice is the University of Cincinnati. She plans to study speech and language pathology. Erin Pitzer. Peyton Suholes. Peyton is being escorted by her parents, Monica and Joey, and her sister, Tara. She's a 6-year team member. Some of her favorite memories include eating Mexican food with her teammates before games. Peyton's college choice is the University of Louisville. She plans to study pre-dental. Peyton Suholes. And now for boys basketball. First, some managers. Manager Will Brennan. Will is being escorted by his parents Jennifer and Patrick and his brother Jake. He attended Seton Middle School and is a 2-year team member. Some of his favorite memories include beating LCA in the craziest game of the year while doing it for Zane. Will's college choices include the University of South Carolina, Coastal Carolina University, University of Kentucky, and Western Kentucky University. Will Brennan. Andrew Parrott. Andrew is being escorted by his parents Spencer and Diana. He attended Seton Middle School as a 5-year team member. Some of his favorite memories include the regional final game during junior year. Andrew's college choices include the University of Kentucky and Xavier University. He plans to study sports marketing. Andrew Garrett. Cole Schneider. Cole is being escorted by his parents, Tamara and Ben. He attended Morton Middle School as a 2-year team member. Some of his favorite memories include the regional tournament last year. Cole's college choice is the University of Kentucky, where he plans to study finance. Cole Schneider. And now for your senior players. Number 5, Keegan Bailey. Keegan is being escorted by his parents Lynn and Alan, and his grandparents Marvin and Karen Faulkner. He attended Mary Queen Middle School as a 7-year team member and a team captain. Some of his favorite memories include the Boca Tom during his junior year. Keegan's college choices include Belmont University, Georgetown College, and Asbury University, where he plans to study physical therapy and continue his athletic career in either soccer or basketball. Keegan Bailey. Zane Payne. Zane is being escorted by his parents, Michelle, his grandmother Beverly, and sister Alexis. He attended Seton Middle School and is a 7-year team member, 4-year varsity player, 3-year starter, and team captain. Last season, Zane was awarded all city and all region honors. Some of his favorite memories include making it to the Sweet 16 state tournament his freshman year. Zane is undecided on his college choice but plans to continue his basketball career at the next level. Zane Payne, get well soon, Zane. TC Price, number 3. TC is being escorted by his parents, Dane and Angie Price, and Nori and Terry Kearns. He attended Our Lady of Fatima Middle School in West Virginia, is a 4-year team member, a 3-year starter, and a team captain. His favorite memories include the state tournament his freshman year. TC's college choice is the University of Rochester, where he plans to study business and continue his basketball career. TC Price. Last and certainly not least, number 14, Max Buckner. Max is being escorted by his parents, Shannon and Mike, and his brother, Jack. He attended St. Peter and Paul Middle School, was an 8-year team member, 4-year varsity player, and team captain. Max's college choices include the University of Kentucky, Salve Regina University, and he plans to study statistics and continue his basketball career. Max wants to send a special thank you to his grandparents, Mark and Mary Poole, for always being there to support him. Max Sparkman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the class of 2018. Thanks to the student athletes and players, and head team members, managers, their parents, and their grandparents.
never be alone, my friend.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
All S, all P, all O, R-T-S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank text banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lexington Catholic High School for tonight's boys basketball action. It is senior night for the Lexington Catholic Knights. They had their seniors from the dance team and basketball team introduced just a short time ago, and we had that for you with close-ups as well. And tonight, Lexington Catholic will start their second game without senior star Zan Payne, who went down with a season-ending injury in the LCA game here on PrepSpin's network. And of course, Zan going down as one of the best Knights in history here at the school. Put up a lot of records and accomplishments, and our prayers are with him and his family for a speedy recovery, and we wish him the best. But the Knights coming off a win at LCA in a thriller in overtime, led by senior Keegan Bailey and freshman sensation Ben Johnson. Tonight, they will look to take down the Lincoln County team here as they get ready for battle. We're about 4 minutes until tip-off and starting lineups. Knights in the locker room, Lincoln County in the locker room as they prepare. Crowd still coming in. But as we look at the Knights now without Zan Payne, their 20-point and 10-rebound man on the season. Leading scorers, Ben Johnson and Keegan Bailey, who we just mentioned, are going to have a lot to look to do here in the court tonight and going into the postseason. Knights do have one more game left after this on the road before they get into district play, and we'll get into that a little more later in the broadcast. But tonight, the Knights honoring their seniors as they're getting ready for tip-off, coming out to get the final warm-ups in. Lincoln County coming back out now. But the Knights will look for some support from their bench and some of the other starters on the team, seniors as well. Besides Johnson and Bailey, they also have Hardin, junior guard, coming off the bench somewhat through the season, and now he'll start tonight. And along with T.C. Price and Max Sparkman, a couple of the other seniors for the Knights, they'll look to step up in different areas so that they can cover for Zam Payne, along with some of the other younger production that the Knights will look to use. And the Knights coming back out from the locker room here now with 2:40 left here.
Yeah, it works. I'll just sort of pop the speaker. I turned it down over.
Patrick Gagan came in for the Knights in Zam Payne's injury when 2 free throws were on the line, looking to tie the game. And the young man knocked down both free throws in a huge situation, obviously, that led to a win for the Knights. Gagan stepping up into the big pressure situation to knock down those free throws. Here at the gym, one of the hype videos for the Knights up on the big board, showing past moments in tournament history for Lexington Catholic. Some great stars that have come through here, and of course Zam Payne, one of those guys that will be remembered at this school's history. But the Knights, they'll be looked at as an underdog, probably heading in the rest of the season now without Payne. And I'm sure a lot of people on their side will welcome that underdog title to step up in a situation. And we'll take a quick break here to come back about a minute before tip-off here at Lexington Catholic. We'll be right back on PrepSpin.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's is a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 956 Kentucky charities and community events.
Employees of Whitaker Bank volunteered 14,860 hours to better our Kentucky communities.
93 nonprofits that promote diversity and inclusion in Kentucky are supported by Whitaker Bank.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
We would love to help get you back in the game.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S Sports. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall on Facebook and Twitter. Locally owned and operated since 1972.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 200.
Back here at Lexington Catholic High School. We'll be back here in just a second as we give you the starting lineups with the public address announcer.
This result in red uniforms, the Patriots and their starters. At forward, number 2, Bryson Yankee. At guard, number 3, Blake Smith. At guard, number 10, Jackson Smith. At guard, number 11, Chase Phillips. And at center, number 44, Riley Butler. Head coach of the Patriots, Jeff Jackson. And now introducing the home team on the scoreboard in the white uniforms tonight. And their starters, the Knights, number 1, Jacob Harden at guard. At forward, number 3, T.C. Price. At guard, number 5, Keegan Bailey. At forward, number 14, Max Sparkman. And at guard, number 33, Ben Johnson. Head coach of the Knights, Brandon Salzman. The officials tonight, Mike Webster, Dave Hammonds, and Troy Butler. Good luck to both teams.
And folks, welcome back. I'm Jack Haynes. We're ready for tip-off here in the dungeon. Knights in Lincoln County underway, and Sparkman wins the tip for the Knights in the hands of Javen Harden for Lexington Catholic. Keegan Bailey has it on the wing, back up to Harden, inside, now back out. Bailey launches a three. That one's short, no good. Tipped in the air, pulled in by Lincoln County, number 3, Blake Smith. Drives inside, puts it up. Off the glass and no good, but he'll head the line for 2. That was number 10, Jackson Smith, along with both Smiths, Blake and Jackson, in the starters for Lincoln County. Bryson Yaden, Jackson Smith and Blake Smith, Chase Phillips, and Riley Bodner. Smith at the line for a pair. First one goes in. First bucket of the evening will go to Lincoln County. Second one is up and in, nothing but net. 2-0 lead for Lincoln County here. 7:30 in the first quarter. Harden jogs it up for the Knights. Bailey back to Harden. Knights swinging around up top on the three-point arc. Get it inside. And Hardin's pass was off the mark for Max Sparkman. That will be a turnover, giving it to Lincoln County. Knights going with their full court press as always. Known for getting that pressure. But of course, you know, last time the Knights played in this building here at home, they got run out of the gym by Madison Central, where the Knights defense just couldn't do anything to stop the Indians. They went 27 points off three-pointers in the first half. They were unstoppable in that one, blowing out Lexington Catholic. And the Knights have since bounced back with a big win over LCA. And here on senior night, one more game, regular season left after this. TC Price off the mark, and here comes Lincoln County. They'll slow it up. That'll be number 2. Bryson Yaden kicking it back up top. Back in the hands of Smith. Jackson Smith drives, kicks it back up. Lincoln County being patient, looking for a good shot here. They're up 2-0, 6:12 left in the first quarter, and here comes Keegan Bailey. Watch out! Throws it down with 2 hands. Keegan Bailey. The Knights will look to him even more now than ever. Blocked by Johnson. Ben Johnson rejecting number 3 for Lincoln County, Blake Smith. Johnson now, the other end, in and out, no good. 2-2 is your score, 5:37 on the clock. Jackson Smith walking it up. Stolen away. Keegan Bailey comes up with it again. Trying to go inside, and he's fouled. Will be a foul on the floor. Knights will inbound it underneath their own basket. Hardin throws it in. No one home. Stolen away. Lincoln County, they got numbers. Gets it over to Smith. Price went for the block attempt. Did not get there as the hesitation from Jackson Smith helps him get that one to go through. 4-2. 5:04 here in the first quarter. Bryce Scott for Lexington Catholic looking to check in. He's at the scores table. Sparkman loses it. Body's on the floor. Hardin comes up with it. The Knights maintain possession. Here's Johnson. That one's off the mark. Back up top for Lincoln County in the hands of Jackson Smith. Hardin on him. Kicks it into the corner. Back up top. Blake Smith drives and kicks to Jackson Smith. He drives, puts it up with the right hand. That one's no good. Sparkman with the rebound. Lincoln County in a 2-3 defense. TC thinks about it, gives it back to Javen. Johnson looking for Sparkman inside. Now Price finds Sparkman. He goes up with the right hand and finishes. Lexington Catholic will call a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Bryce Scott getting ready to check in for Lexington Catholic. And the Knights and Lincoln County off to a good start at both ends for both teams. Tied up 4-4 here. Lincoln County, the Patriots, coming out of the 12th region in the 45th district. They have a 12-16 overall record this year. In the region, they're 7-11, and in their district, they're 3-3 on the season. Lincoln County will inbound it. Knights applying that pressure, and the Patriots get it across. Going inside, goes up, and gets it to go. Number 4, Elijah Fry. Hardin brings it up for Lexington Catholic. 6-4, 3:45 left in the game. No look pass. Here's Johnson. Goes inside to Scott. Passed up the open 3. Scott with the right hand is short. Rebound by Lincoln County. Number 2, Bryson Yaden with the board. Here's Jackson Smith up top at the logo. Now in the hands of Fry, guarded by Johnson. Drives inside, puts it up, blocked by Sparkman, gets his own shot back. Throws it over to the corner, that's Smith. Got it, knocks it down. Blake Smith with the three-pointer. 9-4, Lincoln County leading early in the first quarter. Here's Harden in the paint, has to kick it back out to Johnson for 3. It's good, Ben Johnson finds the bottom. His first 3 of the evening, coming off a big-time performance where he knocked down 7 three-pointers against LCA the other night. Patriots finally get it across. Smith has it. Lost it. Other Smith comes up with it. Jackson. Now Fry has it in his hands. He drives, and it looks like he traveled. That will be the call. Didn't know whether to pass or shoot on that one. Turning it back over. In for the Knights, Patrick Gagan, one of the stars from that LCA game, because he had to come in virtually no time on the clock to knock down those 2 clutch free throws to send the game into overtime. He has it in his hands now, guarded by Fry. Gets it to Johnson. He's on the wing, guarded by Smith, Blake Smith. Now into the corner, Price. Drives baseline, kicks it to Johnson. He passes it up to Gagan. Knights working it inside. That's tipped away. Here come the Patriots. Blake Smith goes up with the left hand. Blake Smith, how do you do? With a nice finish. 11-7, 1:50 on the clock in the first quarter. Johnson gets it to Scott. He's double teamed. Trying to get it to Price, he does. Johnson fires from the corner. Got it again. Ben Johnson, 6 points here in the first half, first quarter also. 1:30 left on the clock. Knights down 1, 11-10. John Polton getting up off the bench, ready to check in along with Sam Vaughn. Fry inside, kicks it off. That one's good, number 15 for the Patriots. Darius Napier gets that one to go. Price has it, far side. Now Gagan. Johnson, he's got 2 threes here early on. Price will bring it back up top. Looking to Sparkman inside. He's doubled, goes up with the right hand and gets it in. Sparkman with his second basket underneath. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Knights down by 1, 13-12. Lincoln County getting it across. Sparkman comes up with the steal. Looking for Price, and he throws it away. Got a little too excited there. Sparkman trying to find Price, who was all alone, but threw that one into the hands of Lincoln County. They look like they might take the last shot here. Chase Phillips has it up top, guarded by Price. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Picks up his dribble, gets it off, now he gets it back. 10 seconds, he looks at the clock. A lot of traffic on this side. Now he gets it inside, kicks it out. Fry in the corner for 3. He got it! Price throws it up, wouldn't have counted, but Fry with the nice shot there in the corner to give Lincoln County a 4-point lead as we head into the second quarter. We'll be right back here on PrepSpin.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of their 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims & Kermode. you can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Welcome back here to Lexington Catholic. Knights trail by 4 to the Patriots. Score is 16-12. And Jackson Smith will bring it up for the Patriots. Ben Johnson with 2 threes in the first quarter. Sparkman also with 2 buckets underneath for the Knights. Patriots working for a basket here. That one's no good, off the mark. Number 2, Bryson Yaden. Put a little too much on it. Bailey has it up top. A lot of attention coming to Johnson when he gets the ball. Into the corner now. In for the Knights is Johnson, Bailey, Bryce Scott, John Polton. Here's Johnson in the corner. Got it again. Ben Johnson with 3 3-pointers here in the first half. Knights trail by 1 again. Knights almost come up with a steal. Jackson Smith has it now. And it looks like 10 seconds is the call. Didn't get it across in time. Smith looked like he could have dribbled across, but he handed it off to one of his teammates behind him, and that resulted in the 10-second call. Chase Phillips checks out of the game. Fry back in. He had a big 3-pointer at the end of the first quarter to go up by 4, but now Patriots only up 1. Johnson's on fire here in the first half. He's got 3 3-pointers, and he has the ball now. Guarded by Jackson Smith. He gets it to Bryce Scott. Scott over to Polton. Polton drives baseline, kicks it back out, lost it. It will stay at that end with Lexington Catholic. Johnson inside to Scott. Scott powering it in, puts it up, bounces around and comes off. Vaughn is also in for Lexington Catholic. Another 2-sport athlete for the Knights along with Bailey. 12-foot jumper, no good for number 44, Riley Brodner. Here comes Johnson, gets it up to Bailey. Bailey thought about a 3. Now the no-look pass to Scott. Free throw jumper, that one's long. Polton gets the rebound. Wants to go up with it with the left hand, and he's short. Bryce Scott, another offensive rebound, and he's fouled, heading to the line for 2.
On Patriots number 3, Blake Smith, his first team second.
Second team foul.
Bryce Scott, 1 shooting 2.
Bryce Scott. First one is off the mark. Knights still trail by 1. Score is 16-15 with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Max Sparkman coming back to check in for Lexington Catholic. Second one is good for Bryce Scott. And Sparkman will get Scott a breather as he's back into the game. Knights applying a lot of pressure here on full court. Jackson Smith has it, tipped away by Sparkman, but Fry comes up with the loose ball. He goes inside, kicks it back up top. Smith would add open 3. Now he gets it inside and knocks it down. Blake Smith off to a good start for the Patriots. Had a 3-pointer, but the bad pass made him have to re-go. Bailey from way downtown gets it to go. Keegan Bailey knocking that one down for Lexington Catholic. They have a 19-18 lead here in the second quarter. 5:28 on the clock. And stolen away. Sparkman comes up with it. Pass was too tall for Blake Smith. Here's Johnson. He's wide open in the corner. That one's no good. Just a little long. But Polton gets the offensive rebound. Goes right up with it. No good. Ball's out of bounds, and it will stay at this end. Nice hustle from Lexington Catholic here in the second quarter. Polton's been all over for him since he's checked into the ball game. He's had a couple offensive rebounds. Johnson will inbound it underneath. Gets it up top to Polton, and it's stolen away by Fry. Here comes Elijah. Goes up and gets it to go. Smooth right-hand layup. Polton didn't even contest, didn't want to foul. Patriots back on top by 1. Bailey gets it to Johnson. Sparkman has it in the corner. Working it inside to the big fella, and he loses it, and a foul is called. Vaughn will head to the free throw line.
Number 10, Jackson Smith, his first, team third.
Javen Harden and T.C. Price ready to check in for Lexington Catholic. Vaughn's first free throw almost banked in, but went in and out. Price comes in for Polton. And Harden stays at the scores table. He'll get Vaughn after the free throw. And Price has to come right back out of the game. Not sure what happened there, but Bryce Scott goes in for him. Might have had blood, possibly. He's over with Barb, the trainer for Lexington Catholic. And Harden will get Vaughn. Tied up at 20. 4:53 left in the first half. Here's Blake Smith. Tipped away by Keegan Bailey. Bryce Scott tried to save it. Couldn't get there in time. And Bailey and Coach Sullivan both were a little upset that Scott couldn't get that one. So Patriots will inbound it now underneath their own basket. Jackson Smith gets it to Fry. Fry with a nice feed. No shot called by the ref. Fouls on the floor. They're going to give it on Bryce Scott. But what a feed there from Fry. He found Bodner. T.C. Price comes back from the trainer's desk. He'll sit on the bench. He looks like he's ready to come back in. Smith has it guarded by Harden. Blows right by him. And Harden comes up with it. Great steal from Javen Harden. He took it right out of his hands. He'll go up with the left hand and swat it away. Elijah Fry has been everywhere tonight. And it looks like a foul was called, though. Referees did call a foul. Still a great contest from Elijah Fry. Harden is at the line. Shooting 59% from the free throw stripe this season. T.C. Price is back in. He'll get Bryce Scott. Number 15, Darius Napier back in for the Patriots. Second free throw from Harden. That one's good. 21-20, Knights on top, 4:30 left in the ball game. Here come Patriots. Got numbers up with the left hand, and Fry gets it to go again. Elijah Fry. Johnson has it on the wing, back up top. Keegan Bailey, another three from way downtown. That one's no good. Rebound pawed in by Darius Napier. Here comes Blake Smith. That one's rejected, and it was going to be goaltending. Yep, it is. They count it. T.C. Price, he's had a couple of those track down blocks this year, but that one hit the backboard first. Count it for the Patriots. They're on top, 24-21, 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Gets it inside to Price. Now Johnson up top. Sparkman back to Johnson. Had a look, passed it up. Now the spin move from Sparkman. That one's no good. Gets his own rebound. He's harassed down low, but gets it to go. Max Sparkman, he's got 6 points on the evening. Patriots now, they got to worry about getting it across. And they do. Napier has it. Back up top. Gets through pressure. Fry with the left hand. Gets it to go again. Elijah Fry. 3:09 on the clock. 26-23. We got a close one here at Lexington Catholic. Knights moving it around. A lot of no-look passes. Harden thought about the three. He'll go inside. Right-hand floater. Got it to go. Javen Harden. And the Knights have been semi-successful with their full-court press tonight, but when they're not, Patriots get numbers. And here they come. Napier has it. Goes straight up on Sparkman. No good. Second chance tip is no good. Sparkman gets the rebound. Now the Knights have numbers. Harden has it, throws the lob, Bailey! Throwing it down, and a timeout's called by Coach Jackson. Keegan Bailey with the two-hand alley-oop slam, giving the Knights a lead. Let's look at a second look here. What a feed from Javen Harden, and Keegan Bailey throwing it down for the Knights. Keegan Bailey has a highlight reel of dunks this season. He's been unbelievable to watch in his senior year. He's also a soccer star for the Knights earlier this year. Keegan Bailey with the hops. He's had 2 dunks this evening. And he can bring this gym to their feet in one play. And here comes Blake Smith all alone. Bailey, or excuse me, that's T.C. Price. Was thinking about Bailey, but Price committed the foul, but also almost got this place going again. Blake Smith at the free throw line. First one is good. Blake Smith, 85.7% from the stripe this year. Gets the second one to go. Lincoln County was so confident he'd swish them, they didn't even have anyone in there to rebound. Here comes Harden. Patriots lead it by 1, 28-27, with 2:13 on the clock. Bailey has it. No-look pass is stolen away. Blake Smith, here he comes. No one there home to contest, and he puts it in with the right hand. A lot of fast break points for the Patriots early on in this one. They lead by 3. Price has it. Takes the elbow jumper and knocks it down. T.C. Price. Blake Smith has it as they cross half court. Napier in the corner for 3. Got it to go. Napier stretches the lead to 4. Can the Knights answer? 1:24 left in the second quarter. Knights passing it around. A lot of quick passes. There's Price again from the elbow. T.C. Price. Back-to-back jumpers from the same spot, and now he comes up with a steal. Nice play from T.C. Price. Came up with the steal, and as his momentum carried him out of bounds, turned around and played dodgeball with Riley Bodner. Price will inbound it now on the far side. And he gets it into Harden. 33-31, a minute to go here at Lexington Catholic in the first half. Harden with the behind-the-back move, gets it inside. Now here's Johnson over to Bailey. Bailey for 3. In and out, no good. Napier with the rebound, gets it to Fry. Fry's trying to push it, and now he'll slow it down. 40 seconds on the clock. Chase Phillips with the basketball. Guarded by Price. Couple swift moves there. Out of bounds. Ref's unsure, and it will stay here. Staying with the Patriots. 28.5 on the clock. Blake Smith will come in for Napier. Blake Smith and Elijah Fry have been everywhere for Lincoln County tonight. Smith will inbound it. Gets it to Fry. Now up top to Jackson Smith. 25 seconds. Guarded by Bailey up on the logo. Lincoln County wants the last shot again. Blake Smith has it. Gives it over to Jackson Smith. 10 seconds now. Blake Smith, deep three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Fry. Throws it up quickly, and that one's no good. And at the end of an exciting first half, the Patriots lead it by 2, 33-31. And we will take a break here after an exciting, exhilarating first half. And we'll bring you more action here on PrepSpin.
We're going to have a half-court shootout. So if the following students will come down, Olivia N, Tanner Pedroshi, and Michael Pratt Cashman. If all you three will come down to half-court. Olivia N.
You know Keegan's
He spelled JD. Instead of the I. What are you going to say?
Oh, it's like West Coast basketball, right?
Something like that.
You know Keegan's Twitter?
I don't think he has one.
Joe Eisenbach. Are you here? Joe?
I don't know.
All right, what we're going to do, we're going to give each of them a shot from half court to win a $25 gift certificate of their choice. So here we go.
We should record this in case one of them makes it.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's hear it for Michael. Come on. Come on, he's wanting you to get up now. Come on. Can you do it? Come on, let's see it. Oh, good try. Next, we're going to have Tanner Pedroshi. All right, let's hear it. Come on. Let's hear some noise. Make some noise for him. Here we go. Oh, very close. All right, now we got Joe Eisenbach. Let's give it up for Joe. Come on. Here we go. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. So close. All right, we're going to have a couple of special ones. So with Cozy Kelly come to the floor. See what he can do. $25 gift certificate. Oh! That was close. Do I have a female student, high school, that wants to volunteer? First one out on the floor gets to try it. Come on. Female. Female. There we go. Here we go. Let's see what you can do. Oh, so close. Thank you. Let's give a big round of applause to all the participants. Thank you.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company. never be alone, my friend.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer.
Welcome back, folks, to Lexington Catholic. Starting off the second half with a bang is T.C. Price. First shot attempt of the second half was that one from T.C. Price. Knights started with possession, and they have a 1-point lead. It's been back and forth in this one, folks. Real exciting game. Patriots almost turn it over in the hands of Phillips up top. Blake Smith takes the shot right inside the three-point line, in and out, no good. Harden with the rebound. Been a lot of lead changes and ties in the first half of this one. Ben Johnson takes a deep three. That one's off the mark. He had 9 points in the first half, all three-pointers, but he didn't get many looks there in the second quarter, where his first 2 threes were in the beginning of the first, and then he knocked down his third at the beginning of the second, so didn't get many looks there throughout the second quarter. But the Knights spread the wealth in the first half. They had 7 from Bailey, including that thunderous alley-oop pass from Javen Harden. Inside, blocked by Sparkman. Bodner had a shot blocked, and that one's out of bounds. It will stay with the Knights. Javen Harden inbounds it to Sparkman. Sparkman throws it right back. 34-33, 6:15 in the third quarter. Harden, Bailey, Johnson, Price, and Sparkman in the game for Lexington Catholic. Blake and Jackson Smith for the Patriots. Here's Harden. That one won't go. Blake Smith brings it up. Chase Phillips in there along with number 2 for the Patriots, Bryson Yaden. That's a three-pointer from Phillips, and he knocks it down. Phillips with the three-point jumper. Also in Riley Bodner for Lincoln County. That one's inside. Sparkman goes up, and no good. Tipped in by T.C. Price. Price with a couple buckets here to start the second half. We're tied at 36. 18-foot jumper, that one's long. T.C. Price with the rebound. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson thought about it. Big Zig gives it up to his teammate, Keegan Bailey, in the corner for 3. Timeout called by Lincoln County. Will be a 30-second timeout. 39-36. Lexington Catholic leads it. And both teams shot outstanding in that first half. Patriots shot 61.9% from the field and 60% from 3, including a 4 for 4 from the free throw line. And for the Knights, they shot 50% from the field, 40% from beyond the arc, but only 50% from the free throw line. And the Patriots dominated with points off turnovers, 11-3 in the first half as well. But the Knights shot 12 points off three-pointers rather, to the Patriots 9 points off three-pointers. Lincoln County gets it in. Blake Smith has it. He gets to Jackson Smith now. Back to Blake Smith, and he'll cross half court. Knights running back. The Knights have either stopped it with their press, causing a turnover, or the Patriots have had a fast break with numbers the other way. 4:40 left in the third quarter. Harden with the great defensive pressure. Jackson Smith has to give it up. Blake Smith now drives, kicks it back out. That one's good, goes up inside. Bryson Yaden. Now the Knights pushing the other way. TC Price, cross court. Bailey back up top to Harden. Price launches a three. In and out, no good. Price was feeling it. He's knocked down a couple jumpers here in the second half. Gagan and Bryce Scott. Patrick Gagan ready to check in at the scores table for Lexington Catholic. Chase Phillips has the basketball for the Patriots. Here's Phillips. Corner three-pointer. Wide open. In and out. No good. Rebound fought for. Patriots get it. Tipped away by Javen Harden. Now the Knights pushing it. Here comes Price. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson in the corner. Off balance. Got it to go. Ben Johnson's got 12. 4 3-pointers for the young man tonight. They lead by 4. Harden comes up almost with a takeaway. Tipped it away. Phillips is in trouble. And we get a timeout. Coach Jackson is hot. That's going to be a full timeout. Coach Jackson is not happy as Phillips gets an earful over there on the sideline. And we'll step away here on PrepSpin, and we'll be right back.
In Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Welcome back here on PrepSpin. We're at Lexington Catholic. Senior night for the Knights as they lead 42-38 with 3 minutes and 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Phillips, who couldn't get it across, forced Coach Jackson to take a timeout, inbounds it. Now he has it again, gets it across to number 2, Bronson Yaden. Scott commits the foul. Blake Smith inbounding it underneath. Gets it into Elijah Fry, who had a heck of a first half. He had 11 points. Blake Smith, who had 13, launches a 3 and connects. Blake Smith and Elijah Fry doing a lot of the damage in the first half, and Smith picking up where he left off. Here's Johnson. That one's long. Bryce Scott fighting for the rebound, tipped around, and he can't come down with it as Phillips hauls in the rebound, bringing it up for the Patriots. He takes it inside. The left-hand floater, no good. Affected by Scott. Here's Fry. No good. Patrick Gagan with the rebound, and he's pushing it. Has TC Price, but that one's tipped by Napier. Napier and Price on the floor. Johnson comes up with it. He dives for it, and a foul is called. Looks like it will be on Blake Smith. Both teams giving it an all-out effort here tonight, diving for those loose balls. And Coach Salzman out to wipe up some sweat off the floor. He's got to do it himself. Guess no one wants to help him out, and he'll take that into his own hands, wiping it up. And we forgot to mention early on in the broadcast, all of the Knights were wearing warm-ups that said family on the front, and they all got number 23, which is, of course, Zam Payne's number on the back to honor their senior teammate tonight. He was in attendance for the senior night ceremonies. Scott has it inside, loses it, sticks with it, and throws it away. Fry comes up with the steal, gets it ahead to Blake Smith. He's pressured and gets it to Chase Phillips, who just got across half court. Patriots down 1 with 2 minutes in the third quarter. Thrilling game here at Lexington Catholic. Smith thought about that deep three-pointer, instead brings it up top. Guarded by Price. Now Napier, who's guarded by Johnson, hands it off to Fry. Fry with the moves on Bailey. Bailey staying with him. Kicks it back up. Phillips thought about a three. Gagan's on him. Good. Trying to lose him with the screen, and that will cause a switch. Scott's on Phillips now. Almost traveled. Gets it over to Yaden. 1:30 on the clock. Nice defense from Gagan, and he knocks it away. It will stay at that end with the Patriots. But outstanding defense from the Knights as a team on that possession. Blake Smith will inbound it. 126 as they trail by 1. Smith, 3 in front of his own bench. No good. Gagan with another rebound. Knights will push it. Here's Johnson. Swinging it around. Bailey almost thought about that deep one. Over to Gagan. Gagan takes a 3. That one's good! Patrick Gagan from downtown stretches the Knights' lead to 4 with 1 minute left in the third quarter. Patrick Gagan, I'm sure he'll see a bigger role as we head down towards the postseason time. Gagan comes up with the steal, and they call a kick ball. It did go off Gagan's foot. Yaden will inbound it. 52 seconds on the clock. Gets it to Jackson Smith. Bailey guarding him. Hands it off to Blake Smith. Knocked away by Price. Fry comes up with it. Gets it to Napier in the corner. Napier drives baseline. And looks like we got a charge called. Didn't see the signal, but it is indeed a charge. Turnover for the Patriots. 35 seconds as Gagan crosses half court. Knights might hold for the last shot. Patriots aren't pressuring. Coach Salzman and Coach Jackson both getting off their play calls to their teams. Foul committed by Napier. 14.2 seconds on the clock. Knights up 45-41. Price inbounds it. Subs for the Patriots as Bodner comes in for Yaden. And Price will inbound it. Gets it to Johnson. Bailey was running for an alley-oop. Johnson falls down and loses it. Napier trying to keep it in bounds and does. 7 seconds on the clock. Gets it up to Jackson Smith with 4. Here's Blake Smith for 3 at the horn. Short, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter here at Lexington Catholic. What a game we have going on with the Patriots and the Knights as we head into the final quarter. Coach Jackson talking to his team. Trying to make some adjustments. They were up most of the first half. Towards the end of the second quarter, it went back and forth. But now they trail by 4. Patrick Gagan seeing some extended minutes for Lexington Catholic. And of course, Coach Salzman's going to have to play some of the younger guys that didn't see a whole ton of time throughout the regular season. But he's going to count on a lot of those guys as we wind down the regular season. Knights have this fourth quarter and one more game this week left before we head to districts. And of course, we'll see the rematch. LCA and Lexington Catholic Catholic completed the season sweep of LCA. They blew them out here in this gym. And, of course, everyone knows about the overtime win the other night. Phillips goes inside with a left hand and gets it to go. Nice move from Chase Phillips. 45-43. Bailey thought about a three, almost thought about it again, but gives it up. Price lost it, back up top to Harden. Bailey has it now. Harden again, looking around, gets it to Gagan. Trying to get it inside. That's Price, throws it up. That one's long. Vaughn with the rebound. Throws it up, no good, but tipped in. Not even sure who that's going to go to, but they give it. The PA announcer says TC Price, but a lot of hands there on that tip ball, and it went in for Lexington Catholic. Phillips gets it across half court. Bounce pass to Smith. Over to the other Smith. Jackson for three. Knocking it down. Lexington Catholic with a 1-point lead now. Back and forth. That's how it's been all night. Cross-court pass from Bailey. Knights just moving it around. A lot of quick passes from Lexington Catholic, and Harden inside. That one's no good. Chase Phillips gets the rebound. He's going to push it. And now he has to bring it back out as the Knights surrounded him. Jackson Smith has it up top now. Harden tried to reach for the ball, and Smith almost blew by him. Gave it up to Phillips. 6:20 on the clock. Ben Johnson up off the bench, ready to check in. Phillips lost it, but it will stay with the Patriots. Ben Johnson will check in for Patrick Gagan, who's played an exceptional game here tonight for Lexington Catholic. And, of course, the coaches know he's capable of that. Phillips inside, and he's fouled. Got open. And then with the pump fake, drawed the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Phillips from the free throw line this year shoots 84%. First one is good. A lot of the Patriots extraordinary from the free throw line. As a team, they shoot 72.7%. Second one falls for Phillips. They lead by one, the Patriots, 48-47. Now the Knights looking to answer. We're in for an exciting finish, folks, here at Lexington Catholic. Bailey drives the baseline, off the glass. Tipped away by Harden. Phillips still came up with it, and tipped away by Johnson out of bounds to stop that fast break. Nice defense from the freshman. Yaden will inbound it on the far side. Gets it in. Here's Phillips. Lost it. Still sticks with it. Doubled in the corner. Almost falls down. Still has his dribble and tipped away by Price. Here comes TC Price. Stripped away. They call a foul. Looked like a clean strip, but they're going to hit Bryson Yaden with the foul, and TC Price will head to the line for a pair. Knights lead it by one. Price, his first one falls. Shooting 55.2% from the free throw line this year. And Elijah Fry hasn't done much here in the second half. Checks in for Phillips. Price connects on the second one, extending the lead to 3 with 5:36 left in the fourth quarter. Yaden gets it in up at half court. Blake Smith picks up his dribble. Gets it to Yaden again. Now over to Jackson Smith. Keegan Bailey went for the steal. Falls down. Three-pointer in the corner is no good. Sam Vaughn with the rebound. TC Price had it tipped away by Blake Smith, but he sticks with it. Gets it up. Pass to Johnson. Lost it. Now Bailey in the corner. Got it! Keegan Bailey with another three-pointer. Johnson and Bailey so dangerous from behind the arc. Elijah Fry went for the nasty move, but lost it. Hustling are the Patriots. They get it back. Blake Smith inside. Kicks it over. Here's Elijah Fry. Wide open. No good. Rebound tipped around, and Ben Johnson comes up with it. Stolen away by Blake Smith. Nice hustle, but it will stay with Lexington Catholic. Blake Smith putting his body on the line. Gotta love to see a player like Blake Smith. But not just him. Everyone on the court tonight has been willing to do that. As Napier comes back in the game. So it's made this game so thrilling. Guys diving all over the court, making nice shots as the Knights lead at 54-48. 4:30 on the clock. Price goes inside for Vaughn, but his pass was too high, and Vaughn kind of reacted to it a little late. Turnover, giving the ball back to the Patriots. Yaden gets it in to Jackson Smith. So they pass it back and forth. Two-handed whipped pass to Blake Smith, who finds Napier with the nice finish. Cutting the lead to 4. 54-50. 4:23 left in the fourth quarter. Coach Salzman calling out the play. They go inside to Vaughn, and he's fouled. Almost got it to go. Came up a little short, but Vaughn will head to the free throw line. 15th foul for the Patriots. Phillips for the Patriots ready to check in, and Sparkman for the Knights. Vaughn's first free throw is good. Phillips is in for Napier, and Sparkman staying at the desk. He will get Sam Vaughn. 55-50 is the score with 4:13, and the second free throw attempt on the way is good. Hit the back rim and bounce around. Vaughn gets both free throws to go. Didn't know he was coming out, and Sparkman will get him now. Two big free throws from Sammy Vaughn. 4:13 on the clock. Knights lead back to 6. Phillips has it. Gets it over to Yaden, who crosses half court, and he's double teamed now. And T.C. Price comes up with the steal. They got numbers. The alley-oop. Back to Bailey. Keegan Bailey has electrified the crowd all night here at Lexington Catholic. Full timeout from Jackson. Gonna look at this one again. Threw that pass right to T.C. Price, and you saw this coming from the start. And Bailey with another electrifying finish. Knights lead it by 8. Four minutes left in the fourth quarter. Yaden will inbound it. Knights have had the pressure applied all night. Tipped away. Johnson almost came up with it, but they call a foul. Johnson commits the foul. Yaden will inbound it right in front of Coach Salzman. Almost knocked his water out of his hand. Coach Salzman with the quick moves to avoid that. Blake Smith surveying the court, gets it to Phillips, who has a wide open Napier, goes up and finishes. 58-52. Knights on top with 3:39. Javen Harden up top. Knights moving around underneath the basket, coming off screens. It's Johnson who finds Sparkman. Trying to back down the smaller man. Gets it off to Johnson. Johnson with the fader. Foul and one. Ben Johnson.
Lincoln number 4, 5. That's his third, team 6.
Johnson at the line for 1. Shooting 80% from the free throw line this year. That one does not go. Knights lead by 8. Trying to close this one out with 3 minutes. Tipped away by Bailey. Napier comes up with it though. Misses. Outstanding back tip from Keegan Bailey. Price sees no one there, but Yaden with a nice takeaway, but a foul is called.
Knights number 3, TC Price. That's his second, team 4.
The foul was on Yaden.
A correction, it's on 2 red.
PA announcer here was confused, thought it was on Price.
Team 7.
But that will put the Knights in the bonus as Price will go back to the free throw line. Got it to go. First end of the bonus is good for TC Price. And gets the second one as well. Knights lead it by 10. That's their largest lead of the game. See if the Patriots have a comeback in them. Here's Fry. Nice move inside, but can't get it to go. Just comes off the rim. Here's TC Price. Uh-oh. Alley-oop attempt is good again. And an intentional foul is also tagged on top of that, but Keegan Bailey connecting again off the feed from TC Price. Could have been dangerous. Not sure what the defender for Lincoln County was thinking there. Keegan Bailey puts up the free throw and knocks it down. Second one from Bailey is good. Outstanding free throw shooter this year. Keegan Bailey shooting 87.5%. As the Knights just exploding here in the fourth quarter. They lead it 66-52. Over to Johnson, went up with it. Keegan Bailey now after the loose ball has it up top. Bailey, a deep three from Clay's Mill, got it! Keegan Bailey doing it all for Lexington Catholic. Stolen away by Price. Tipped away by Blake Smith. 10-second call, Knights. Outstanding defense, TC Price. Everywhere on the defensive end for Lexington Catholic. And the Knights, as a team, have been outstanding tonight, and that's what they need going into postseason play. To be outstanding as a team, now with superstar Zam Payne out, and we know they can do it, and they've shown that ability here tonight. Johnson thought about a three, gives it up to TC Price. Gets it to Sparkman, can't get it to go. Put a little too much on it. Patriots running out of time. Jackson Smith, three-pointer from the wing, way off the mark. Baseball pass from Price, all the way down court to Johnson. Johnson goes inside. No good. Sparkman with the rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. Bryce Scott checks in for Sparkman. Great hustle from Sparkman, but his momentum carried him out of bounds and just stepped outside a little bit. Bailey almost went for the steal. Napier bringing it up the court for the Patriots. He's doubled, tipped by Price again. And a foul is called. It's going to go on Bryce Scott. Fourth team foul. Patriots not in the bonus yet. 1:37 on the clock. Knights leading 69-52. Jackson Smith bringing it up. Screen up top. Uses it to go inside. Stolen away by Price again. 2-on-2. Here comes TC Price. Goes straight to the rack. He's fouled hard. And he will go to the free throw line again. Foul goes on Fry. Jackson Heisenbuttle. He's off the bench and ready to check in. One of the younger guys on this team. We've seen a couple of minutes here in varsity action this year. And Keegan Bailey checks out for the final time. He's had an outstanding last home game here in front of this crowd, electrifying everyone all night. Colgan Ann, another youngster ready to check in for Lexington Catholic. And Keegan Bailey. TC Price also checks out as though to get a standing ovation from their teammates in the crowd here tonight. 1:20 on the clock. Knights up by 19. Johnson almost came up with the steal. Blake Smith up top to Napier. Napier takes a shot right inside the three-point line and knocks it down. 1 minute left in this one. It was a heck of a game, close-wise, all the way down until the fourth quarter when the Knights pulled away. Heisenbuttle launches the three. That one's no good. Blake Smith, that's a three-pointer. Got it to go. Blake Smith and Elijah Fry for the Patriots were everywhere in that first half, but Lexington Catholic did an outstanding job of shutting them down in the second half. And the Knights will dribble it out. And Javen Harden thought about giving Colgan Ann a wide open three-pointer in the corner as the Patriots walk off the court before time runs out, but Coach Salzman said, let's keep it cool. And the final buzzer sounds off, and the Knights, outstanding win on senior night, and Keegan Bailey was the star of the show. Outstanding tonight as the Knights, the senior Knights, play their final home game. They have one more on the road against Wayne County February 16th before they prepare to face LCA for the third time this season and a chance to go to the regional playoff tournament this year.